Hey guys, this is Min again. So this week we're gonna talk about delivery proposition. So what I find very interesting is the importance of building a dream team. So it's easy when you smash people together, but I think more thoughts need to be given to actually putting together a team that covers each other's blind spot. So by doing so, that's where you actually get the best performance out of your team. Alright, good luck.
Hi, my name's Zoltan from Citizen Wolf, and week 4 is all about delivery proposition. And there are a few things that have shaken out of it for me. So the first is the distinction between our secret sauce and our unfair advantage, and understanding the difference. It's been really great. More importantly, perhaps, is the fingerprint for success stuff and understanding the team dynamics. So we've rejigged our org chart, we've got more clarity on what people do, and also on the metrics that each person's accountable for. And I think that's going to be extremely valuable as we move forward. And then finally, the Achilles heel. We don't like to think about the negative stuff. So we've got a laser cutter at the moment, just one. We're about to buy a second as a result of thinking about it this week. So yeah, big change. Thanks.
The biggest lesson for me with delivery proposition week was actually thinking about the secret ingredient of our business and what we can offer that nobody else can't, because a lot of retailers, I think, just think of what they want to do without thinking of how the customer is going to receive it and whether there is actually a gap in the market for that.
The main thing I took away from the Lendlease week was that they are a big company with shareholders that need to maximise revenue, but that's not always the best thing for the retail landscape. And it was interesting how they were talking about putting in Bell and Brio in Barangaroo instead of Woolworths, because that's better for the landscape but not necessarily better for the stakeholders. So there's a little bit of a struggle there, which is probably quite poignant for Sydney at the moment, to see whether it goes the way of sort of London and New York with those huge chain stores, or whether we can revert back to some boutique retail stores.
So this week we spoke about the delivery proposition of our business model, and it's been quite challenging for me because being a solo founder, I really have to define what my skills are and where I need to get some help from other people to help me develop this business. So I've been seeking advice from my mentors, from advisors, to help me really understand myself, but also where I need to get some help from. So it was really interesting.
This week was about delivery proposition. This week we went down and met with the guys from Lendlease. This was really interesting when they went through all of their stats and what they're doing to help retail and how they're changing the environment. So this was a really good, it was a way of kind of validating what we were doing.
Hi, I'm Sasha Tichkowski from Koskela. This week on the Retail Innovation Program, we had a really great opportunity to go and visit Lendlease's Innovation Hub. And there we learned about 3 megatrends influencing the future of retail. One was globalisation and the shift to a more nomadic lifestyle. 2 was the shift in demographics, and 3 was technology. All of these 3 factors are coming together to lead to a new type of consumer. The purposeful future consumer, a really values-driven, purpose-led consumer who values time much more than money. Anyway, I'll see you next week.
We've dedicated 2 weeks of the program to the delivery proposition, and we've filled the second part of our business model. Important elements of the delivery proposition are to define your acquisition and scale strategies, and it's also highly recommended to connect with experts of your industry for them to give you feedback on the feasibility of your delivery proposition. And a good way to connect with experts is to practice your elevator pitch.
Hi everyone, I've just come back from doing my elevator pitch in an elevator, and I have 3 pieces of advice and feedback that I got today. First of all, if you're going to ask a question, make sure you know what the answer is. Secondly, ask at the end for an invitation to speak a bit further, to ask for some advice. People are usually really open to helping you further. And lastly, don't forget to smile, because it's really easy to do when you're a bit nervous and stressed out about doing your first pitch. Thanks.
When you're doing a pitch presentation, beware of asking yes or no questions, because if they don't answer the way you're expecting them to, you might hit a dead end. That said, it's a really good idea to end your presentation with a question, whether that be inviting people to get involved, asking if they have any contacts, asking them if they'd like to give you some advice, asking if you can contact them for a follow-up meeting, so that there is a logical next step.
Hey, this is Scott from Rara Redfern. This week we worked on the delivery proposition for new customer acquisition. We have begun putting our dollar value against items such as paid socials, branding and asset creation. It's been a really valuable exercise. We now appreciate the possibilities for customer growth and building our business.
Everyone, just some feedback from the elevator pitch at Lendlease. An elevator pitch, the things that I learned from it are the elevator pitch is over and done with in a flash, so make sure you don't babble and you get your points out succinctly. Don't forget to smile, and don't forget to also ask for a time to make a meeting, or if they can point in the right direction for introductions. Thank you.
What I loved about the delivery proposition week was thinking about the secret ingredient. It's just a great way to think about it when you're someone who's been cooking all their life like me. What's the ingredient that nobody else has got that we have that's really super special? It's so easy to get locked down into marketing strategies and sales techniques, but when you can think about or identify something that's your secret, unique thing that no one else has got, it makes marketing so easy.
Okay, Elevate Pitch Week at Lendlease. Some of the things we learned this week was to try and capture your audience in that first 5 seconds. Don't forget to tell them who you are, what your business is. Probably don't ask a question straight away, because you may not get the answer that you want, so the conversation will pretty much stop there. Always leave it to the end. You can always ask for the help at the end to kind of keep that conversation going as well.
There's a couple of things I've learned this week. Is 2 things, is thinking about your Achilles heel and what can actually go wrong. So what is the worst possible thing that can go wrong, and really think about a solution for that. And the second thing is your secret ingredients. What are your special secret sauce that your business does that nobody else does out there? Have a think about that.
Hi, this is Kim from Pop Up Finds. This week we did our elevator pitch at Lendlease, which was an amazing experience because we got to pitch our businesses to the innovation manager at Lendlease, and she was giving us feedback back on what we could improve on. After the pitch, we even got a meeting with Lendlease to present our Pop Up Find solutions. So stay tuned.